And I don't know, maybe it's the age and generation that I am, but when I think of mirrors and makeup, I think of the Muppet Show. It's time to put on makeup. It's time to light the lights. I'm not sure we're talking Muppets, though, but we are talking to Wynand Jacobs from FamilyLife. Mirrors and makeup. Is that the type of thing that we're talking about? You know, one of those big Broadway mirrors, and you putting your makeup on before the show. Is this?
That's definitely part of it, Andrew. Mirrors, makeup, and messes.
Oh
okay?
yeah.
So don't forget that part. But
don't forget the mess. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I love how these analogies, these real life examples, often shed so much light. You know, you're looking in the mirror, the light sheds so much light on what's going on, you know, in our lives, in our relationships. But do you look in the mirror on a daily basis?
Mostly, often whilst brushing my teeth.
Often whilst brushing your teeth. And if you get up out of bed in the morning, I mean, I'm sure your hair is as well styled.
No way.
When you wake up as it is now.
No, it's a nightmare. But anyway,
it needs some work, right?
It
needs some work. So here's the thing, right? When I look in the mirror and I don't quite like what I see, I fix the mess.
Okay.
Whether it be tidying up my hair, whether it be for the ladies out there putting up some makeup, or maybe for some of the men.
Yep.
Yesterday we had a team meeting, and just when we wrapped up, Steve said to me, I almost gave you the compliment for the best makeup today because I had a little glitter spot on my face.
Oh,
right?
Nice.
But what happened is this weekend we actually put up Christmas decorations in our home.
Yeah.
And I promise I did wash my face that morning. But I think somewhere between playing with the kids and them still being enthused about the decorations, a speck of glitter got onto my face.
Glitter has magical properties, Wynand. You can't wash that off.
I know. And so here's the thing. When we walked out of that meeting and Steve pointed out the glitter on my face, I mean, I could be upset at Steve, but that actually wouldn't be an appropriate response, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not about Steve telling me about the glitter on my face. It's about there's glitter on my face.
Yeah.
So what I ended up doing is going to the bathroom or the toilets and looking into the mirror and getting the glitter off my face. But how often in marriage does the relationship reveal something on my face that I don't like to see?
Yeah.
And most of us in that moment want to dull the reflection or break the mirror so that we don't see that thing anymore.
Yeah.
Instead of actually fixing our own mess.
That's really cool. So in relationship with somebody else, that the person that we're relating to, the person that perhaps knows us best, they are a mirror. They can see things that we will never see in ourselves. They'll be able to point out stuff. And honestly, that doesn't often feel nice to have other people that we love point out the things that are wrong with us, right?
Yeah, that's right. And here's a note of encouragement is don't simply point out things that are wrong in other people. That usually doesn't go down well. But, you know, we talk about this thing called the 1% rule. If you're only part of 1% of the problem, you're still 100% responsible for the 1%.
Okay.
So we get into these conversations where have you ever said something in your marriage or relationship that you've regretted, Andrew?
Most days, actually.
Okay.
But I have a very forgiving wife.
Exactly. So, you know, we sometimes marriage has a way of not only bringing out the best in us, but actually bringing out the worst in us.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean we're in the wrong relationship or, you know, this person just pushes my buttons. Why do I have those buttons to push in the first place? So the way that marriage is designed, this intimate relationship, is for us to see one another, to be seen, to be known and fully loved at the same time, but also to create a safe space where we can grow beyond the things that, you know, we've gathered in our lives. And, you know, I know we're not on video today, but I have this bottle of water here in my office. Now, it's not 100% clear, but let's just go with it's a clear bottle of water, right? It seems pretty clear, right? Now, often we go through life and things look pretty clear. We've got our makeup on, we present well. But at home, when our guard is off, or maybe situations come up, or even at work, the boat gets shaken, the boat gets rattled.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now, for those that are listening and not watching, I've got this bottle and I'm sort of covering the bottom of the bottle, which has ground, some sediment in it.
Oh, that's
So what
disgusting.
happens is this pressure situation shakes up maybe you can hear that on the microphone.
Yeah.
It shakes us a bit. And all of a sudden, we don't like what we see because this is dirty water.
That is disgusting. Yeah.
It is pretty disgusting, right? But here's the thing. Like, it wasn't the situation that put the dirt in the water. It was the situation that revealed something on the surface that probably needs to be cleaned out. And that's where I want to just land the plane today and say, encourage people, this is why we turn to Jesus daily.
Yeah.
Like, without him, my life is a mess. The best intentions I've had for my relationship, I still go and make a mess. But by turning to Jesus daily and being washed by the water of his word, is what he says to his disciples, we actually get clean water replaced and we get our mess washed clean.
Yeah. That is super good, and loving that metaphor. Also, love the fact that if it wasn't for Steve, you might still have a little bit of glitter on your face, Wynand. So, kind of did you a favor. But there's also that, I suppose, that metaphor in the Bible which says, "Hey, before you point out the speck of glitter on your brother's face, watch out for your own problems.
Decorate your own Christmas tree."
Hey, lots more great wisdom and advice, of course, available at FamilyLife.nz. Wynand, thank you for what you and your crew are involved with doing. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thanks, Andrew. It was a pleasure.